This week I got a score of 22-19. Not terrible, but I'm not the happiest with it. We had a round rank of 18,734, which isn't bad. Gone up a little bit in team value. Let's get straight into the team. First off, Luke Ryan. My gosh. I had this guy going captained into the week. I think in the last video I said that. I ended up going with Gorn. I'm like, here's a safer option. What a mistake. He went 197. I should have trusted my gut. He is absurd. Nick Takos, another great game. His break-even's down. If you don't have him, now's your time. Get him in. Harry Sheasel had a bad game, so those of you who don't have it, in 2 weeks time it'll be your turn to get him, as he will drop to 566 apparently. I don't believe that. I think he's way too good to drop to 566, but apparently Will Stewart, he's the guy to get in next week, but have him on your radar. Closey was inefficient with a bowl. Was disappointing, but he recovered his score late. He had a first quarter of -3, scored 43 in the next 3, so I'm not complaining. Blake Howes 48, not what we want. His break even back to 24. We'll beat that, but come on Howes, make us at least get to 300k, get to 300k. He should. If he gets a projected score of 54, he goes up 13.6k. So if he gets about a 67, 68, he'll go up 300k this week. Sexton didn't play. Toby Pink came on as a sub and played terrible. Not even gonna lie, this guy's terrible. Not worth it. I guess he went up 1.2k, yay. Sarong, incredible against the Tigers. Teared it up. If you don't have him, get him in. Bont, if you don't have this man, it is your turn to get him in. He's 623k, not going to be cheaper. 111 break even. He's just going to go up from here. His break even right now is 111, and apparently it'll go down to 97, and his price will, it's saying it'll float around here, but they're projecting him to get low 100s, and we all know Bont averaged 120 for last year, I think, so that's not going to happen. Miller, oh well, he gave us a big score last week, not a big score this week. Hopefully he can do something good against North next week. Still, big bounce back game after everybody was saying and to trade him out after 70 and 84. Very happy with him. Petrarca, I got him in after his I think, was it here? Where was it? I got him in at round 5 or 6. 6. I got him in at round 6, and ever since then, he's gone 93 and 94. So not the best, but he'll improve. Tom Green rolled his ankle, screwed a lot of people who had him as their captain. So unfortunate. This is going to be my trade-in this week. Clayton Oliver. He was incredible. He's going to be in my side this week. Graham, he was alright. He got up there pretty quickly. Was at like 40 at half time. Didn't do much after it. Rogers had a pretty average game, but it wasn't a good day for Gold Coast, so I expect him to bounce back against North and hopefully just recover, get some 60s, 70s, and he should reach at least 250k for us. Jai Clark reset his cash gen. Incredible game. 78 from him when Danger's out. If he retains his spot, we can expect him to get some more midfield minutes and hopefully become a productive rookie. Mana didn't play. Gorn was alright. Yeah, he was alright. English 135, incredible from the jump, scored a goal with it. Now he's averaging 117 for the season, and those of you who don't have him, this is your last shot. He's down at 80 break even. They're projecting him 119 against Sam Naismith. No way. He's scoring at least 120 this week. Get him in your side. Jordan Sweet was alright. Went up 86k. You take that. He's nearly already, because you won 100k per trade, he's nearly already recovered that, and soon it will be worth it. Heaney, decent. Very decent, but could have gone for more. Was at like 94 at 3/4 time, but had a 15 point last quarter, which really didn't do him any favours. Those of you who want him, his break-even's getting up there, 135. Could very easily hit that next week. Who's he playing? Freo away. Yeah, it's going to be a time to get him soon. So, no pain, no more. Flanders, incredible. Break-even at 100. Apparently he's projected 150 next week. He's going to go up. Jackson. I don't know what to do with this guy. Like, he started the season off really strong. He's now down at a 100 average and hasn't gone over the ton since round 2 when he scored the 178. That's really saving his average. I still think it's going to be a top 6 Premo, and Sean Darcy had an injury. I don't know the extent to it, so let's quickly have a look. It's just a fresh calf. He'll be back. Yeah, he'll play this week. So Jackson, I don't know. Wilson, incredible. He's gonna get to 450k now, and that's handy, really handy. His break even's back down to -25, already at 332. He'll have this in his next 2 price rises and should get to 412. And his points projected is 80, and he's been scoring really well of late, scoring an 88, a 69, just good scores. And if he can score 80s, his price is projected to go up to 415, and you take that. So that's good. Darcy had an average game, but recovered in the second half. I expect a bounce back game, and his break even isn't high. Shouldn't have to trade him out this week. Maybe next week if he puts out another 49. Garcia, going up in cash. It's not the best, but he's playing, so you should be happy with that. Should get us to 250k, as long as he doesn't drop another 40 bomb and he scores at least 50s to a 60. He should be fine. Biggie got omitted for Toby Pink, which is a shame. And this is the other rookie that you guys need again, Darcy Jones. Very important, -75 break even. And these are my trades this week. Oliver out. Oliver in, Jones in, Williams out, Roberts out. And those are my trades. Players that you guys need to be thinking about: Nick Martin, Zach Merritt and Dane Zorka, all great players to look at that you guys need to consider. If we go to my watch list, if you guys don't have Oliver in, then get him in. Luke Davies Uniac, what did he get? He got a 90. Not worth it. Darcy Parish, if you don't have him and you need a cheap Premo, then get him. Dane Zorka, here's your chance if you want him. Zach Merritt. And there are a few other guys. Jack Sinclair, he's another one that you might want to have a look at. His break even's down at 34, and he'll be a top 10 defender, so he's worth it with that very juicy price. And those are the players you need to be getting in terms of rookies. Not many There's only Darcy Jones this week, if I'm going to be honest. Played his 2 games. Lee Collier, all these have been dropped. In regard to one gamers, gonna have a look at Lachlan Sullivan if he plays the 2nd game next week. Jack Hayes played very well last week, but it was against North, so I don't think that we'll be having to pay attention to him. Won't have to have a look at any of these guys. These Paddy Voss, Carl Warner. Nah. Yeah, those are really all the main players. Cooper Simpson has a -7 break even. I think he came off as a sub, scored a 17, so I don't think you can get him in, but if you want to and you have faith in the freer forward, then go ahead. But that's my team. In terms of vice and captain, I'm going to have to be putting Gawn as vice. Tom Green apparently is going to play, so you take that. And in terms of captain, I could go Bont. Or should I try and big brain it again? Bailey Dale's a really good option. I'm not even going to lie. If I have Bailey Dale, I'm sticking the C on him because of what Luke Ryan did to them last time. Dacos isn't a bad option, but I'm going to stick with Bont. They don't really tag Richmond, so should be an easy game for him. And that'll be it. If you enjoyed, subscribe for more SuperCoach content, and I'll see you all in the next videos.